Hey guys, it's Amy. I just want to let y'all know that if you get tired of your hair color, you can do it yourself. It's not hard as long as you can read and follow directions. It's very easy and you can do it for $10 or less. It depends on what brand you buy. This time I bought the one that was like $10 and something at Walmart, L'Oreal Paris, because I needed this color. I wanted to do medium brown because it's easier to go a little bit darker than it is lighter, because sometimes if you're not careful with trying to go blonde or something, you'll get red tones. And I don't like red. I like, if I'm going to do blonde, I will usually go pay somebody to do my blonde highlights. If I want to go a solid color and not do the highlights or anything, what's $10 or less? I used to use one, I don't remember the brand name, Walmart used to have it like $2.98. And it looked great. You never knew that I didn't go have a salon do it. So today, I'm going to show you how to do this one. Show you the outcome. My hair has been highlighted. And it's got some, it was supposed to be peekaboo lights, but they actually got some chunks, which I didn't like the way these chunks was done this time. And to pay that much money and get your hair that doesn't look that good, it's kind of disappointing. This way, if I mess up, it's $10 and I can go do it again. But you see the colors of it. And you see how dry it is. That's another thing. If you do have your hair done, I recommend, if you have never done your hair, don't ever do it. Because once you start coloring it, you can never undo it. I don't care how much you grow out. I have done mine since I was probably about 18, 19 years old, off and on, and I've tried growing out multiple times. It never works, and it looks dry. You see how dry it is? Your hair does not look natural after so long. So once you color it, it gives that shine back and it looks nice. When it's a solid color like this or something, you can go, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks easy, and it won't look bad. It depends on what color your roots are. When they start showing is when I usually like to do mine, because I don't like mine to show. But I like that shine. And if you don't go to the salon and pay $100 or more every 4 to 6 weeks, which that's a lot of money, and we have a big family, it's easier to do this every 4, 6, I'd say 6 to 8 weeks. I can probably do 8 weeks easy. But what's $10 every 8 weeks instead of $100 or more every month? That's a lot of money. So let me show you how to do this. Okay, there's 3 items and here, and it has everything you need, including the gloves. You don't have to buy those. Here's your little gloves. Make sure you put these on because you do get dye on your hands and it's easier to wash off. But it is washable while it's wet. You can get it off. Okay, and you make sure you find the directions in your language. They have English, they have Spanish, and something else, which I have no idea. So even if you speak a different language, you can still color your own hair yourself. So what we do here is, this is your bottle. You do not open the tip yet. You open this bottle, and this is your color. Number 2, and it's on the bottles, number 1, number 2. You're going to open this up and open your color up. You're going to put your color in there and shake it up really, really, really well. When you get it shook up, you this one actually has a little lid. Some of them you have to clip the ends off, but this one, I guess, paying $10, I got a twist off lid. When you're applying And this number 3 is your conditioner for afterwards, and it leaves it. And you don't use all of it. Save it ever so often when you want to feel that really good conditioned hair, or you can use it every time until it's out. But I usually, like once a week or so, kind of use it, and it starts all over with that soft, soft hair. Okay, you apply all over, and there is for touch-up roots. You can do that. There's a thing, but I'm not touching up. I'm doing all over. You apply your hair color mixture immediately to dry, unwashed hair. Apply color to your root area through to your ends. So I always do my roots first. Like if you've got it right here, you just feel, and you can feel, I touch the tip to my head and go all the way down. And then I keep going all the way down and squeeze it until I get all my roots kind of done. And you can kind of rub it as you're doing it. When you get all your roots done like that, then you start kind of adding a little bit in here until you get all of it done. And then you'll have, I usually have some left, not a lot because I have longer hair, but even as long as my hair is when I'm done. But when I get to the end, because it usually thickens up a little bit, I pour it on top and just kind of rub it all in, get it all up there, and then you time it and leave it for 25 minutes. Once you get it, it'll kind of stick there. You can kind of, you got gloves on, you get it all wet and colored and stuff, it'll kind of stick there, and you just leave it 25 minutes. Then you rinse it out with warm water until the water runs clear. Then you do number 3. You add the conditioner and leave it about 3 minutes. Which anytime you wash your hair, and if you leave your even home conditioner about 3 minutes, your hair does so much better than just rinsing it out real quick. It doesn't have time to condition. So you put your conditioner in there, and it don't take all of it. Just add what you need for your hair. Save the rest for whenever you want to use it. Let it sit for 3 minutes. Rinse it out. Blow dry. Fix it. And like I say, I can probably go 6 to 8 weeks. It could go a little more, a little less. It depends on the color of your roots and the color you go with. Lots of times they say use an ash, and that's what I done this time, is a medium ash brown, because the ash is supposed to help keep the red tones out, and I just do not like a red color in my hair. You can even look on the box. They kind of give you, like if your hair's this color, what color it would turn to. Like I say, for 10 bucks, if you mess it up, you can always do it again. You can do this. It's very easy, very simple, and saves you probably almost $100 or more every time you do your hair, because it's got really pricey about going and getting your hair colored. So I'm going to move to the bathroom now and get started on getting a new hair color. That really don't look dark, but it shows up a lot darker than when you anticipate. This is what we're going to do next. Apply all over dry unwashed hair to your root area through to your ends until completely saturated. Leave on 25 minutes. I got an old on me, which I put on an old shirt, so it doesn't really matter if I get it on my shirt or not. And then I've got on a little towel here after I deal with it. But just in case. If you get it on your skin, just use a damp cloth and wipe it off, even around your ears or something. You know, if you go for have it done professionally, they just wipe it right off. Same thing here. So we've mixed 1 and 2 together. Shake it up well. If you have a twist off lid, twist it. If not, clip it off with some scissors. And like I say, I just do, oops, I forgot to put my gloves on. Do put your gloves on, because you will be running your hands through your hair. So put your gloves on. That way when you run your hands through it, you can feel it, it's kind of cool. And you know you got it all through there. And I'll just kind of, because you want the roots done first. And it rubs all into it. And you may want to go in the mirror and look. That's your option. And I may, when I get down to it, to the end, I may look in the mirror. But right now, I just have to kind of feel my way. And you just work your way down to the roots. Work your way down to the ends. I can feel it's getting really wet. And I still got a pretty good bit of stuff. So I'm going to flip you around to the mirror so I can look and try to get toward my ends. And then I just work my way down toward the end. Then I kind of get my hair in a ball here and do some here so I can I still got plenty that even if your hair is longer than mine, it'll still work. But I am just pouring the rest of it all on the top. I'm just really saturating it good. But if you don't use it all and saturate it like this, or it gets so saturated you don't add any more, that's fine. But discard it. Do not keep it for later. Nothing. Discard any unused product. And I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes. So I'm going to have to let you go for that. And you do see that I have a little bit of color right there. I just wipe it. That's it. And it is gone. No problem. And that's it. We wait 25 minutes. Then rinse it out with warm water. Put the conditioner in. Leave it for 3 minutes and wash. And I'm good to go for a couple of months. I'll be back. Wait 3 minutes. Three minutes is up. It's time to rinse again with some warm water. Rinse the conditioner out. And another thing, don't worry, that does not stain anything. And your tub or sinks or anything will not stain. Just when you get through, wash it out as you would after a bath. That's almost my natural color. My hair is natural curly, so it's a little frizzier. So I have to get a straightener a hold of it to make it look as nice as it does when I fix it. I guess that's my color. Now let me get a straightener and see about doing some straightening on it and making it look a little bit better than what it does. Okay, I've got natural curly hair, so it's always a little frizzier than most people's. I use my Chi flat iron, and before I do that, I use the Chi Silk Infusion. All it takes is one little drop. You rub it around. See, it's really greasy. So you don't want your hair to be oily. And try to get it mostly on the ends. The further you put it up on the scalp, it's going to make it look greasy and oily. Wash my hands real good with some soap and water and get that grease and oil off of it. Our Silk Infusion. Just kind of brush it through. The way it kind of gets through some more of the hairs. Now, I always start with the bottom. With mine being so natural, curly, and wavy and frizzy, I have to do mine in layers. So if you have straight hair, you may can just do the top. But I take and end up with just a small section. I touch it to it, and I kind of turn outwards at the top, just a hair. And you just do that to every piece. And I usually run over that same piece twice. It's got a lot of body in it. My hair wants to do what it wants to do. Now, hairstylists love my hair because they say they can get it to do anything. But I do not fix hair. So I don't have that luxury of thinking my hair does. So this just flattens it out and gets rid of all the frizz that I have. After I do that section, and you may want to get a bigger clip. Mine's been broke or the kids take it. Then I come up here and leave another section. I just twist this, get it up out of my way. And then I start again. And I just keep repeating this process until I get to the top of my head and it's all finished. Like I say, I twist it. You can see my wrist. I kind of twist outwards. It gives a little bit of tension and straightens it. Those that have curly hair want it straight, and those have it straight want it curly. So here's my third section that I'm going to do last. That clip, you see my hair's got so much body to it, just that clip has that wave in it from where it was. I mean, it'll do whatever you want it to do. I just don't know how to style hair. So now we go through the rest of the hair as we did before. How to straighten your hair with a cheap flat iron, which they may do better. This one's probably about 10 or 15 years old. It doesn't do as good. I can get my daughter's that I bought her a few months ago, and it does better, but since that one still works, why not get rid of it? But anyway, make sure you use a little bit of this, not a lot, the Silk Infusion. Hands, smooth it out, keeps it from burning, and you end up with nice smooth hair. Well, now my hair is finished. This is the finished product of the color. that I used, which is medium ash brown, L'Oreal Paris brand. It says it's a 5A. Very easy to use, less than an hour. By the time you say you have to wash it and wait 25 minutes, and by the time you do the whole process, it's less than an hour. Not sure, I didn't time it exactly, but it feels so soft. And it looks so much better. The highlights had started growing out and stuff, so, I mean, you can't beat a $10 hairdo. And it takes longer than that for me to drive somewhere to get my hair done, much less wait on them to do it and everything else. I end up with a half a day gone, plus over $100. So hey, $10, less than an hour. I'm here at home. I got some stuff done while I was waiting my 25 minutes for the color to develop. Thank you for watching from Raising Ronies. Have a blessed day.